Alright, interestingly enough, we're going to be traveling all the way to Dust Bowl. One of the least competitive maps known in the history of the world, but we're going to be shoutcasting it anyway. We have Jufro trying to go for some market gardeners at the moment. Or at least he will once these gates open. No really good reason why these gates are not opening. Hunts, I have no idea what you're saying.
I sang. It's beginning to look a lot like dustbowl.
Yes, indeed. Now, anyway, for this shoutcast, we're going to have the red team. We're going to be calling them the Smoke Stack Kill a Kappa Cops versus the blue team known as We Like Rocks. Now the gate's going to be opening in about 3 seconds. And we can see Arrow Nick winning, sitting at the front. Is he going to go for that taunt kill? No, Grandmaster getting a nice headshot on the Cats right out of the gate. These blue soldiers trying to jump out, but this heavy 2C is going to be knocking Pine Green and Corn Chip Nachos back into the spawn. He's going to be jumping out. Nelson now taken down by that mini sentry. Meanwhile, Jufro with a nice market gardener onto Ergo there. And we're going to see Rez going after the red snipers. Takes down Grandmaster, and it looks like he's going to be able to escape with his life right here. Put on the cloak, but no, that SMG spotting him out. The sniper distracted by that demo man and taking out the frying pan, so he's going to be all good. We're going to be jumping on the Jufro cam, which is kind of ironic because he's going to be jumping around. He takes out that gardener, but no, it's not time to garden your plants yet. He's going in, not landing a hit on anybody, unfortunately, and it looks like he's going to be jumping around, going maybe for the sniper right next to him. Now the blue Uber has been popped on the point, and it looks like, oh, bumped out of the air. That scout with amazing Sandman aim. Jufro still jumping around, goes, does not get the hit on the sniper, trying again and again. And not going to happen. Taunting, and the sniper just covering a piss and launching him burn to death. Meanwhile, blue team getting a nice capture. That's going to be Moister, Cattletail, and Corn Chip Nelson. Going to be jumping on the Cattletail camera. It looks like they're lagging at 5,000 frames per second. And it looks like Ergo going to be capturing the point with a spy cap or something. So, blue team does take the first stage of this Dust Bowl map. Alright, now we're going to just be waiting for the setup time to, you know, chillax and do what it's doing. As red team now setting up at the second stage, not seeing any sentries or anything yet. Mission begins in 10 seconds. I do not know if this red team is prepared, as blue team is going to be jumping out. My computer is apparently dying. It looks like I finally fixed my issue. The blue team pushing out right now, doing a lot of damage. That spy lit on fire and taken out by the stickies. If you look at the scoreboard, it looks like blue team getting the dominant amount of frags here. The whoa, red team just kind of falling apart as blue team getting all these kills. Jufro going in, does not get the market gardener and the medics, unfortunately, and taken out by Hunts. Hunt's going to be jumping on the control point, trying to capture, but walks right onto Vlaomar's stickies right there and taking out. Nice dandy. You know, Arkansas trying to do that detonator jump. He's going to be on the control point, capturing with the help of Pine Green. And it looks like he's just going to be going around checking for red team teleporters. Not going to be found in any of them. You know, Cats with a body shot. No, just kidding. It's just a kill onto the Spencer. Gonna be watching Arksan as he's rocking that rain blower, that fancy nonsense, walks right into all those players. WM1 taking down Vector Jr. right there. And it looks like he wants to take down that medic, but walks right into the level 2 sentry. Is he going to be able to circle strafe it to death? Looks like they might be able to catch the medic on fire yet again. And it looks like the medic not running to a health pack. What is he doing? He might burn to death right here in front of the camera. No, he's going to grab the health pack just in time. We're going to see what Ergo's doing. Also known as Ergo. And he's going to be running in. Spots Demo Man. Puts a nice scattergun shot right into his back. Then takes out the mini sentry. Looks like he's got some severe case of intense scout aim going on. He sees the roller, takes a little bit of damage from it, trying to hit the medic, missing his shots. He's going to have to run back as all those red players are not going to be chasing him away. Meanwhile, Rez with the back cap somehow. I do not know how that happened. God. Now we're going to see this Dust Bowl map taken to the third and final stage. Just going to see if the red team can make amends for the first 2 laps that they've lost. Flaps, what am I talking about? Rounds that they've lost. As a blue team just kind of going on a rampage at the moment. Kat's very disappointed because she has not gotten her daily dose of high fives, I believe. Now, interestingly enough, blue team does have 2 medics. Red team does not have any medics. That could have been the main reason why red team has been losing all these rounds. Kat's leaving the server, unfortunately, so we'll see you next time. And we're going to be jumping on the Moister 60 cam as he's going to be one of the blue team medics. The other medic rocking the crit streak, and we'll see what they're going to be doing out of the gate. He's just healing up. No Uber pops so far. I'm not sure what to do. All that spam just came flying out right from the start. Going to be taking down Rez, then Cattletail. Meanwhile, Rylith is going to be cabering down 2Cs. Moister pushing out, but they're losing so many players. These soldiers just in a lot of trouble, and they haven't popped any of their Ubers yet, amazingly. Moister going to be knocked around, does not pop the crit screen time, and actually going to go down to the ball Danny. Meanwhile, Pine Green hanging out here with the crit screen, but not having anybody to give it to. The scout wants to take it. Ergo walks right under the stickies, so that's not the partner you need. Going to be helping out on the soldier, launching those crit rockets in. No, walks right over the stickies as did the scout before. This red team just putting out so much explosive damage. This blue team not able to, you know, push into them. We do have a nice massive surge by this blue team. Stickies in, rocket launchers going out doing some damage. Meanwhile, Rez going for the poot strategy. And Grandmaster getting a body shot onto Arcsum. Now, we do have Rylith getting a caper kill onto Jufro. Not sure where that is happening, but red team has popped their Uber. They're going to be marching in, doing a nice little small multi there. Going to be taking out these soldiers and Demoman if they can. That's going to be the ball Danny receiving it from Nick winning. You know, Azagi going to be taking down Ergo. Rethis taking down Angry German. Vector R and 2Cs both taken out by Hunts. Jufro just adamant about his Market Gardener capabilities and just determined to keep it up. Looks like he's going in, does not land it, and taken down by a complicated name. Now there's just so much spam getting tossed around these choke points, but blue team has about, why does blue team have 17 minutes to defend? I do not want to be shoutcasting Dust Bowl for that long, so I'd really enjoyed it if you blue team were able to make a solid push, which you have just done right now. We do have the medic and the power going to be capturing the rest of the blue demo man, pushing forward, doing some damage. Meanwhile, red team probably still has a teleporter up here in this little hallway. As we do still have a red soldier up there causing some damage. Might be Jufro. No, Jufro's just behind enemy lines, is always jumping around. Gonna be picking up that small health pack, but no, the stickies and the detonator are gonna come in and taking him down. We still have 2Cs up in the cabinet, taking a lot of spam though, and I'm not sure what he's gonna be able to do here. As look at the rollers coming in, Ergo gonna be taking out 2Cs there. The blue team now safe and secure with the first point, and that area captured. Now, red team forming up around the corner. They want to try to keep this blue team as far back as possible. Valimar and Vector both getting some nice pipe kills. The medic running out with that Uber charge. It looks like they want to pop it onto this demo man. And indeed, they're just holding it. The demo medic waiting for the last moment. Now they're going to be popping right into this blue team. Blue team trying to run away. And it looks like the demo man just not running fast enough to catch up to them. And the damage is not going to be done for this red team. They're going to get trapped over here in this corner. The medic going down. The demo going down. Hunts with those nice pipes. We do have some spam coming from down below in the sewers. Those 2Cs trying to be a sneaky little walrus there. But the seal sense from Moister going to be taking him down. Meanwhile, Valimar going to be taking down Moister there with some nice prediction pipes. Pine Green going to be Ubering up his buddy there, and they've taken the corner. And that's very important for this blue team on this third stage. Meanwhile, Jufro jumping in. He somehow keeps on landing on people's heads, but not getting the kills. I do not understand how that's happening. And finally taken down by Ergo. Meanwhile, another red soldier going to be going the Market Gardener route. Not quite sure who that is, but we see him on fire, and that's going to be Zago, I believe. We do have a lot of... Whoa! Nice pipe from Hunts right into Nick. Warren winning. Apparently not winning the game of staying alive, as he did take that pipe directly to the face. The blue team looks like they're ready to make this solid push. There's a bunch of players jumping around this corner trying to get some better positioning. The level 3 sentry going to be taking down Jufro, getting a nice Market Gardener into Pine Green, though. And Moister, is he going to get the health pack in time to survive? Not quite sure. It looks like he's going to go on a suicide mission. Spam from the door. The red demo man not popping that sticky bomb, but it doesn't matter. The flames did the job. We do have Vector R going to be taking down Ergo and Corn Chip Nelson with a double sticky kill. And watching as both teams now converging on the corner, see who is the better of this engagement. We have the red demo man spamming pipes behind the red team, but doesn't matter. The crits creek pop by red. They're going to be getting a triple kill with those tickies so far. Then switching to Angry German as he takes out that pyro with the crit shoddy. Amazing Uber and switching by that red medic there. That crits creek just so devastating. They're just waiting on corner number 1 as blue team forming together once again, ready to make a solid push. I'm going to be watching what this blue pyro does. He did want to try to do some sneakiness through the sewer, but 2C's they're going to be putting a stop to it, but unfortunately he's giving his life in return. Oh, apparently no, the flames are extinguished when he has about 0.1%, 0.1755058 health remaining. And when you're watching Pine Green rocking the medic for the blue team, really want to see him make some clutch plays with his Uber gun here. Going to be healing up this soldier, and let's see what happens. Now going to be popping the crit streak on the soldier. They go around the corner. Now switching to the demo man, but no kills, only one Hunt's kill. Meanwhile, 2C is going to be picking up a double, so that blue crit streak completely unaffected, unfortunately, on that blue team assault. Meanwhile, we do have these blue players on the balcony, but the red power going to be coming in and putting a stop to that. So the red team's left flank now safely secure. Now we're going to be seeing Pine Green once again just charging up the Uber for the blue team, now attaching to this demo man. Hopefully their next Uber attack will be a lot more effective than that last crit scree, as they're just going to be healing up all the blue players though, just getting dropped. Pine Green has no offensive classes really to heal. We do have a massive amount of stickies around the corner. Both teams trying to put an end for the other team's offensive movements. Looks like we do have Jufro or Azagi going to be jumping in the background. See the blue team cleaning up very soon, I'm imagining. Is Jufro getting caught in the skybox and stabbed down by Rez? Meanwhile, Grandmaster taking down Complicated Name with a body shot. And the red medic going to be dropping his Uber. Nick winning, dropping that Uber right there. Doesn't matter though. Grandmaster and the rest of the players able to hold this corner map. We have Jufro trying to Market Gardener, the medic, once again very obnoxious. Blue team now popping the Uber, pushing around the corner, throwing out those stickies, see if they get any kills out of this, maybe even clear up some room for this blue push. But I'm not sure what's going to happen. This Complicated Name now trapped in the corner. That is actually Corn Chip Nelson. But it looks like they accomplished what they wanted to do with that push, and they got enough breathing room for this blue team to kind of just hold this area. The red team, of course, has that level 3 sentry back there. Jufro getting a nice Market Gardener on the Complicated Name there. Looks like just having the Mexican standoff with that blue demo man going to be jumping around the corner, just giving them that mean stink eye for some reason. But taken down by Ergo. Now, not really a lot of action to be commentating on right now, as we do have all these teams just hanging out. Nice market gardener by Jufro right onto the blue medic Pine Green. He's going to put an end to any blue aggression. For the meantime, blue team just going to be trying to sit here and hold their forward base right now from this red team counter push. Looks like the Pyro with the sombrero going to be trying to run in. That's Angry German, but not going to accomplish much, unfortunately. We do have a Lagmaster Sturdy. He's just been changing his name like crazy, and he's going to be rocking that heavy weapons guy. Going to be able to put an end to Jufro's nonsense if he has the tracking aim for it. It looks like just a lot of explosives exchanged in this nice little corner choke point as always. And unfortunately, Jufro somehow getting another Market Gardener into Pine Green. Jufro just having an amazing game. Pine Green, I feel so sorry for you as Jufro is just overpowered. Nice reflect by this Blue Power Arctum. Going to be seeing what he can do against Vector R, but looks like Vector R going to be taking down 2 or 3 blue players here. The red medic taking out the Ubersaw, the Pan versus Ubersaw. The medic just going to be running away for his life and reconnecting with the sniper. We're going to be jumping on the Nick cam. He's going to be rocking that crit screen for the red team and just see when, if ever, he's going to make a counter push. That looks like it's going to be happening right now. Popping the crit streak on that Demo Man. 1 kill so far, but no, the rocket from Ergo going to be taking down Nick mid-push. So, unfortunately, he's taking down Zoggy. Going to be jumping around here with the Market Gardener. Going right after the medic and taking him down with a nice Market Gardener. Jufro getting a Market Gardener onto Rez in the meantime. Jufro, somehow the master of the Market Gardener, the Frying Pan, and the Scout. Not sure how he's able to master so many titles at the same time, but you know, when you're the king, baby, you can do whatever you want. Gonna be jumping on the Angry German camp. Gonna see him do some infiltration, but that loud dead ringer giving him away, and it looks like Hunt's going to be giving him that Scottish handshake. Kettletail once again trying to push into the last control point, but it's not going to happen as you have Valimar and Be the Ball Danny and all these red players who I have not given them much attention to, just defending the control point and constantly spy checking. So unfortunately they haven't gotten much camera time as they're not doing a very exciting job, but an important job nonetheless. And we're going to see Cornship Nelson for the blue team rocking that soldier class. I'm going to go around the corner doing a nice amount of spam before being taken down by the Crits Creek by red team, popped on the Valimar. Valimar going to be taken down by the Hunt's pipes. Hunt's getting a double kill there, taking out the medic as well. So doing a nice job of stopping that red team counter assault. But in the meantime, these red soldiers trying to hunt down Pine once again. That blue medic just harassed constantly. He's going to be getting a nice Uber saw on Jufro though, and hopefully building up his Uber charge. But apparently he was incinerated or something by a red pyro, and now he's dead. I'm going to be jumping on the Grandmaster cam. He has been known to do a lot of body shots as he's been playing on the server, but he doesn't do one there. He gets a nice headshot into Pine Green, taking him down with that cranial shot. The lead to the brain. Meanwhile, there is a blue back cap going on. My camera just went through 20 walls at once, but Error 404, Nick winning, going to be taking him down with that Uber saw. Now red has popped the Krieg and taken out 1 player there so far, unable to get anything else out of it. I'm going to jump on the Abacaburger camera. He's going to be rocking the sniper for the blue team, and I'm going to see if he can kind of, you know, loosen. I don't even know where I was going with that. Looks like Jufro getting a nice Market Gardener once again on the Pine Green. That blue medic just tortured. He is going to be going home tonight. Get out the entire gallon of ice cream, eat it all, and just be sobbing terribly while we're watching My Little Pony. Meanwhile, Ergo getting a nice achievement. So, woo! Yeah, achievements. Going to see Abajakur with the sniper rifle. Trying to peek around this corner, getting some nice shots on maybe the engineer or the medic. He does get a body shot on the medic there, but not a fully charged one, unfortunately. The red crit screen pop, though, and that heavy just walking around the corner with it and acting as an anti-air cannon almost. We do have Hunts. Whoa! Misses the air pipe. Jufro trying to teal him, and there we go! Nice air pipe from Hunts right into Jufro. Meanwhile, is Ziga going to be getting a Market Gardener on the corn chip salad, or whatever his name happens to be? Now, Ergo going to be going down to the Huntsman as well. These two Huntsman soldiers just unstoppable, and it's really been a main flaw for this blue team is they haven't built a sentry or anything to stop these red soldiers from jumping in and harassing. They want Pine Green popping the Uber, but just to save himself as all of his heal targets were completely and utterly decimated. Look at they jumping on Valamar's cam. He's going to be rocking the heavy for the red team, getting the crit streak right here. Doing some good damage, getting a double kill so far. Can he make it a triple? No! Cattletail coming in with the backstab. Mio Ergo going to be following him in and taking out one player. Abajakur going to get 3 fish hits on Grandmaster, but unable to finish it off. As Grandmaster going to be taking out that Kukri and showing him who's boss. Now we have Lagmaster Sturdy just being the second. Oh my god, red team now has like 3 or 2 engineers here. These level 3 dispensers and sentries causing a lot of damage. But Hunts with those pipes taking down the left engineer setup. From the red spawn, that is. But there is still Mr. B. The Ball Danny's engineer setup with that level 3 over on that side. Meanwhile, the Spy trying to jump in, not going to happen. Valimar picking up a triple kill, make that a quad kill. I don't know how he's been able to do that. Just hanging out on that corner, doing so much damage. Blue team Ubering in with a direct hit, but getting knocked off into the sewage pit, and I'm not sure if the soldier's going to be able to take down the sentry, as the heavy weapons guy, Valimar, going to be down there and just cleaning him up. Now, blue team does have a level 3 sentry built up on this corner. They have a forward base that might be able to assist them, but red team pops the crit streak. Double kill, triple kill, quad kill so far. Medic, what are you doing? You need to get out of there. No, this medic, Pine Green, just fearless, going to be running up trying to reconnect with whatever teammates he can. We have Grandmaster getting awfully courageous, walking all the way up to the corner as a sniper for the red team. Just going to have to fall back and scope in. We have Q now joining the blue team. He's just going to be hanging out and spawn and just contemplating life, looking at the wall. Now we found the 2C's camera. Going to see what he's doing on the soldier for the red team. See some blue pipe spam coming in. Just doing some spy check, but he's going to be alright. Maybe he could get some medic love and jump in, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. It looks like the medic completely focused on these heavies and demo man. Jumping on the Hunt's cam, he's just going to be spamming those pipes from a distance. And just running into those heavies, those walls of health, those Russian fat men, just taking way too much damage output from this blue team. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do anything as he's taken down by Valimar there. And we have Abajakur, going to be the engineer for the blue, putting up his dispenser. He does have that level 3 in there, protecting all those players. We're going to jump on the Azinga cam as he goes in, gets a little Market Gardener love tap onto that Demo Man. Rithus going to be getting a nice reflect, taking down 2Cs. The Moister and Pine Green Uber going to be taking down all those engineers set up, but the nice Market Gardener by Azinga going to be taking them down. Meanwhile, Cattletail Moister still alive on this control point, throwing out the stickies, doing so much damage. How is this blue Demo Man still alive? Now finally taking down the rest of the blue team, needs to push in, try to capture where they can. No, the Demo Man Cattletail going to be taken down by Lagmaster Sturdy. Blue team had a very good chance to capture there, but they just did not have the backup support. Rez with a nice stab onto Angry German, gonna put an end to that. Heavy weapons, guys. Reign of Terror. Jufro getting a nice Market Gardener onto Rithus. Now we only have 3 minutes left for this blue team to make a solid push. The triple heavy strategy by the red team, though, that could cause fatal to these blue attackers. I'd expect to see some kind of interesting strategy or something come out of the blue team, as they have been able to completely roll over the red team the first two maps, or the first two stages of this map. We do have Rez going in there, getting a double stab, taking down 2 of those red heavies. Looks like the red engineer B, the Ball Dandy, getting his setup rebuilt. The triple heavy strategy from the red team, though, pretty much replacing the Sentry, as it just got taken down by some nice stickies by Moister. Oh, we had Ergo going in. He almost got the backstab onto the red medic, but Grandmaster saving him with a quick body shot right onto Ergo's back. We do have the blue heavies coming in, trying to push around the corner. The red soldier jumping and causing some distraction. Azigabur gonna be on the corner, just, hanging out inside, reading those nice little posters, but taking some sticky spam and taken down by Vector. Now 2C using that nice little bunker that you rarely ever see used. Gonna be spamming rockets down that hallway, shooting the wall, interestingly enough. Gonna see Jufro Cam as he's getting ready to jump right in, but there's a level 3 there, and it does manage to take him out with the assistance of that other mini sentry. And Valamar going to be coming up with the medic. It looks like Cattletail and maybe one other player who were getting some capture time on it, but they were just unable to do it by themselves. Blue team just not getting the teamwork happening. Gonna jump on the Cattletail camera, as Cattletail has been one of the few players in the blue team to actually touch the last control point. The Cattletail going in, running away from the heavy weapons guy. The heavy weapons guy probably gonna chase them, but they only have a minute left, actually less now, to capture this point. Cattletail gonna be running in right now, getting on the control point with that Islander, challenging someone into a fight, but those stickies from Vector gonna be taking him out. Looks like the rest of the blue team all kind of streaming in now. They need to surround this red team and take him out. Jufro getting a nice Mark Gardner and Moister again. And this blue medic running for his life, so blue team just not able to get it together in the end. It looks like they are going to be able to lose this final stage of the map. We do have the red crit streak coming around the corner, taking out Arkansas. And it looks like a lot of spam going down by the red team. Blue team not able to get close to the control point. The scout looks like he wants to try to run in. That's going to be Ergo. The soldier Moister coming out now. But none of them are close enough. Somebody needs to jump or something, touch the control point. But it's not going to happen. Red team does take the